It is I, Sly Sneak.
It is I, Sly Sneak.
It is I, Sly Sneak. I'm not talking about macho-man Randy Savage's marriage to Elizabeth.
SummerSlam 91. Talking about the marriage of Roomba to
Martin Harris.
Martin Harris.
Martin Harris. These two men are peas in a pod.
These two men are peas in a pod.
They didn't go to the same school, if they weren't friends, if they don't go to the same walk-in clubs. If they are not best friends, then they should be. And I, is it I, Sly Sneak?
And I, is it I, Sly Sneak, will make them. I will bring them together.
I will bring them together. I will bring them together. I will bring them together.
Part 3 of a look at my Doctor Who DVDs. Ahoy hoy everybody, and welcome to part 3 of a look at my Doctor Who DVDs.
Evening all. I've moved to the study, which hasn't got the greatest lighting.
Ahoy hoy everybody, and welcome to this video where I'm going to attempt to rank the actors who have portrayed James Bond in the Eon James Bond films.
Evening all.
Ahoy hoy everybody, and
Evening all. Do you sense that? Do you hear it? Do you smell it? Can you feel the sensation? That, my friends, is a sensation of freedom. Yeah, you can't buy it in shops.
my comedy DVDs part 31. Ahoy hoy everybody, and welcome to part 31 of a look at my comedy DVDs. So
Evening all, and greetings from sunny Cornwall.
this is a key to time. So in the Tom Baker era, there was it's a complete series. So it was 6 stories, but it was a complete series. We're all tied in with this quest for the key to time.
Keep the home fires burning, though your stomach's churning. Evening all, how are we doing? Hello.
I love all of them to different degrees, and if you want to know what those degrees are, I have ranked the Bond films.
Evening all. Now, those of you who know me know that I'm a huge fan of James Bond, the movies, the books, and the icon that the character is. In fan culture, it's the science fiction fantasy crowd that hog the attention. Is Star Wars better than Star Trek? Is Doctor Who better than both of them? Harry Potter, Twilight, Tolkien, superheroes, Marvel and DC? You name it, they all have fan cultures and conventions aplenty. But for me, James Bond trumps them all. I can clearly remember the first time I went to see a Bond film. Wood Green Odeon 1973 to see Live and Let Die.
I have my own things that I am looking out for and that I want in an actor portraying Bond. They are largely based, as you will discover, on the fact that although I was watching the films from a very young age, they were the family films that we all watched, it was only through reading Fleming's novels that I became a huge Bond fan.
I'm not even sure if we're meant to like Bond too much either. That might seem strange for a heroic protagonist. His views on society in the novels are often quite strong. He doesn't think blacks and whites can coexist in a society without violence flaring up. He thinks homosexuals are depraved, and his opinions on women and sex are all over the place. The movies have toned down these strong opinions, or dispensed with them altogether.
So we have Lionel Richie's Can't Slow Down. I'm pretty certain Mum's got this up in the loft, but happy to have a copy for myself. also pretty certain I have heard this album in my youth. But some good stuff on here. All Night Long, Penny Lover, Hello. Yep, definitely pleased to have this.
Tonight I'm so angry, you know, with all this political correctness I've had it up to here. Well, tonight I strike a blow for liberty. And where are we going to start? We're going to start with this stuff, eh? You try and tax this, trying to control my drinking habits. Well, I'll have news for you, nanny state.
Backing vocals by Michael Jackson. Rockwell was the nephew, I think, of Berry Gordy. Another 12-inch Roland Rat Superstar with Love Me Tender. And side 2 is Rat Rapping Special Extended Remix. Side 1 is for More Value for Money Extended Mix of Love Me Tender. Yeah, side 2 Rat Rapping Special Extended Remix, Love Me Tender 7-inch version, and the Pink Bucket song. Oh, there's going to be some of you watching this who have no idea who Roland Rat is and was.
Cheers. Delicious. Aspartame is evil. Oh, what else? How else can I get up the nose of the left? Right, here, it's a pistol, right? You put the ammo in here, squeeze the trigger, bullets come out there. Okay, what else have we got? Yeah, this, I preferred this to the Quran. Okay, what else have we got? You know, my country, not the EU. Make Britain great again. Speaking of that, okay, what have we got here? This pennant for the United States Army. Support the troops, eh? They've done a good job over the last 70 years. Right, wait there just a sec. Kitty, kitty catty, come here.
It's okay, but it's not a proper film. I will be showing you the films from the 2 box sets I have. So, the first 12, is it, I think, are in this box set. They come in proper individual DVD cases. The other ones are in this box set, which are in 3 themed collections.
Yes, that's it. Good cat. Okay. I'm going to make you a YouTube star. Right, okay. Lebensraum, kitty. Lebensraum, strength through joy. That's it. Okay, go. Right, what else? Milk. Pure milk. Praise Keck. Let Lauren Southern into the country. What else? Tommy Robinson may have a point. Okay. Oh, I see. See this David Hogg? Military style assault weapon. And that's how it works. Okay, let's see. Right, I'm going to read a bit of this. My, what a really interesting point you make there, Dr. Peterson. I agree. Okay. I'm just going to, you know, it's okay to be white. There's only 2 biological genders. That's too much Pepsi. You see, I love it. Can't get enough. Caitlyn Jenner, he seems like a nice person. Up you, Bill C-16 Trudeau nonsense. Okay, I'm going to sign off here. I've done my bit for liberty. Drink the sugar. And, you know, sort of stand up for the... And what are you going to do about it, Jack Dorsey? What are you going to do about it, Susan Wisniewski? Right, what are you going to do, Twitter and YouTube? You're going to ban this next, huh? Well, I'm going down fighting.
Okay, let's rank the James Bond actors.
Lib Dems wish death on XPM. Ed Davey gets roasted on BBC Question. Labour has the confidence to declare war on prep school. Raina rails against the kids and fills a pool with her drool. Look out, kids, you're gonna get hit by Greta, Peta, Linus fake letter. Don't follow Joe Moore, twerking is the new porn. Yonkers in the bunker putting tariffs on the sweet corn.
Okay, so you can start behind my chair. There is loads of bags full of DVDs, and there's stacks of magazines and all sorts of crap behind there. Then we've got my computer desk, and on top of that is stacks of books and stuff to scan. There's some vinyl there, box sets on top of a wardrobe. This sort of section hasn't changed much, as you'll see. The one set of Kallax boxes, all this you should be familiar with. CDs, box sets stacked up, TV and turntable and stuff, stacks of vinyl there, and a little bit of floor space, and that was pretty much it. Yeah, so all sorts of rubbish behind my chair there that had to move. DVD and Blu-ray shelves haven't changed, as you'll see. But yeah, that's a stack of autograph stuff to scan and CDs to listen to. All sorts of rubbish there that needed shredding. Wardrobe with box sets on top. The vinyl in front of my turntable and TV, what have you, was my to listen to pile. You can see my big stack of DVDs and Blu-rays in my to watch pile. And that's all the floor space I had in my room, pretty much.
Trudeau's doing blackface, but still friends with other races. Only 5 years, 10 years, 20 years of human race. Greta takes a fast jet, we have to ride a bike. Oh, Martell's barrister speaking to a hidden mic. Look out, kids, no private school for you. Can't go swimming cause Corbyn took your pool. Better wants your rifle, but he don't know what they do. Bieber's close by Humphreys, gets excited Dumfries.
The first thing, as we go through my door, is something that hasn't changed, and that's my comedy, what I call my comedy shelves anyway. So on top of them we have my music DVDs, and then we have some comedy, plus my big Bond DVD box set, and behind them, you can't really see, but there's some more box sets, a couple of Buffy nodding figures, and then we have, these are all double stacked comedy DVDs. So all these I've shown in my collection videos, so I'm not loitering. And then again, double row, double stack. And the same here. That's just me kicking my door, don't panic. And then another. That's all Go Faster Stripe ones, those little cardboard wallets. And then we have Doctor Who, and behind that is Buffy. That's just my general crap section. My deodorant and aftershave and a load of Sharpies and various bits and bobs. And then the bulk of the Doctor Who DVDs. Again, two layers, a couple of Centauruns and a TARDIS, and a Lego Madame Vastra. But all that stuff I've shown. Ooh. All that stuff I have shown in previous videos. So it's above my door. We have my signed Clerks Kevin Smith figure, my signed Sophie Aldred Ace Doctor Who figure, a metal plaque for the greatest team in football. This year's calendar is Keira Knightley. A Prince poster that I bought back in 1992 and has been on my door ever since. And a highly damaged signed Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back poster, and a load of dust on my door. So this hasn't changed either. This is all my DVDs and Blu-rays. So this is my Blu-ray shelving. So box sets on the top. That's multi-film or multi-TV series box sets up on the top. Then again, double stacked.
Evening all. Now, I'm someone who has a voracious appetite for information and knowledge. After all, knowledge is power, and I haven't quite seen the power side of it yet, but work in progress. But I love learning things. I love discovering information and stories and real life history that I was hitherto unaware of. I mean, for an example, there was my Donald Crowhurst video that I did a few weeks ago. 6 weeks ago, I didn't even know who he was or had heard of his story, and I've become fascinated. I've now read 3 books on the subject and seen 2 films. But I love learning things, and I love to be able to share it with people. Quite often in trivia quizzes, which you may have witnessed in my winning performance on the British's Cyberpass quiz, and I don't know how long I'm going to be able to keep dining out on that one appearance. Can I come back on the show, Britisher? Well, basically, it's a passive-aggressive voice that sounds slightly effete, with a kind of sibilant lisping quality to it. So this is a potato, right? And here's what you can do with it. Right? This is it in its raw form. You've possibly never seen one in its original state. This one's been cleaned, by the way. Sometimes they come with a bit of soil if they're very fresh. But here, you can peel them, right? And once you've peeled them, all kinds of culinary worlds are open to you.
Harry Hill, Sausage Time, live from Leeds. So this is his most recent stand-up show. Yeah, just a big fan of Harry, particularly his stand-up. Excellent stuff. Sarah Millican Homebird live. Again, this might be her most recent. I think I'm missing one of her live DVDs. Can't remember if it was after this or one sort of in the middle. But yeah, really enjoy her stand-up. Very funny stuff. Okay, this is a sketch show from tail end of the 60s. I normally put the dates in there. Yeah, 69 Series 1 and 70 Series 2. And it's Cribbins. So it is obviously starring the wonderful Bernard Cribbins.
And this paper figure is a carefree person who enjoys a bit of ribald satire. And these scissors are an austere religious scholar. Now, what happens if this scholar goes a bit crazy? Aye, die, Western dog! Think once, think twice, think, don't behead people.
Some of this stuff, eh? Are you my mummy?
So, right, how are we doing with the old coronavirus lockdown? Now, here's the thing. This is a very trying time for a lot of us, but we can turn it into an opportunity, and I'm going to explain how. You see, for years now, the people who lived through World War II, they've always had one up over the rest of us. They endured. They had the Blitz spirit. They didn't know whether they were going to get invaded or not, live under the Nazi jackboot. And they endured, they gritted it out, and finally they achieved victory, and they haven't let us forget it. Right, so a whole mythology has grown up around this Blitz spirit and the World War II, the greatest generation. And I was just thinking that here we are in our own crisis, global crisis right now. These are very serious times. And just thinking, we never really had that. I mean, yes, we had the threat of nuclear annihilation, but it was just kind of distant, a bit abstract. It never happened. And likewise, you didn't have to go to war if you didn't voluntarily sign up. So we didn't have conscription in the United Kingdom since the early 1960s. So we've kind of grown up a little bit soft, wondering who's going to serve us Pret in the coffee shops. But now we all have to hunker down. This is a crisis. There's a sort of the government curfew, the lockdown. How are we going to survive? And I think this is an opportunity where we can create our own mythology. Hear me out.
Let's unbox a Beatles singles collection. This was the box it came in. It was obviously then wrapped up for me for Christmas. Let's get it open. So it comes nicely packaged, well protected in these polystyrene, not really polystyrene, I don't know what you call this actually, this material, but in these styrofoam.
Now my friends, the time has come to raise the roof and have some fun. Throw away the work to be done. Let the music play on. Everybody sing, everybody dance. Lose yourself in wild romance. We're going to party, caramba, fiesta, forever. Come on and sing it out. We're going to party, caramba, fiesta, forever. Come on and sing along all night long.